Hello there everyone, welcome to another episode of this Dol Amroth campaign. So I do have diplomats that haven't been able to get any more money, so that I couldn't recruit more units. I'm starting to have depleted armies again. It's very difficult to replenish these armies on the field because it's just too far away. It's not like Rohan. Rohan can easily reinforce their troops because they're so centered. Or even let's say an army of Gondor or of Dunland can even replenish faster, you know. This one can't, you know. To get on Karagmir, it's so big that it's very difficult. Now, I was expecting this. Will be able to sell you out and deal some damage. Ogfoot is besieged. I got some money because of that mission, so I'm gonna take them away. They're gonna ask for it again, for sure. So this upgraded, which means that the mines are cool, the shipwright is good. But let me see. Yeah, the shipwright would also provide money, but I think the crop rotation is something that I really need. Okay, Ramland already built everything that he needed. You know, I'm not going to build the other two. End of turn, that was nice. Fanoble is sieging. So let's see about this. For now, I don't see any further problems here. Have to keep an eye, you know, on those troops. I could go for Tirthoros, but I really don't want to have to force that out. And I have some units that need to be built up. Over here he does have some interesting army comp. I predict that I'm gonna have some troubles against that, but I'll also be able to recruit something. I think I'm gonna have to go for the guardsmen here. There's no other way. I'll have to. And let me see other units. Coastal Wardens. I'm gonna have to go guardsmen and some Gondakav militia. I'm trying to save up so that I don't recruit the worst units available, but it's not working out. So I'm just going to recruit these guys. Actually, let me see if I can concentrate and don't do this. Yeah, I can recruit these guys. Let's see if I don't need that. If I don't recruit the Dolam, those guys, I can recruit pikemen here, so it's much better, right? I'll have to control my dear cats because they're causing some trouble. Hopefully I can deal out with this Haradrim army and deal out with these armies until I reach Fanoble. I would like Fanoble to try and siege me because this army is well prepared for that. I mean, so many archers would do so much damage to their siege towers and to their armies there that it would be actually perfect. And I will still have this Dol Amroth Spire in the middle of the city. So I think this is the main battle. After I defeat this, I can actually move away and concentrate with these guys and then defend these bridges. Because right now, for invasion armies to approach, they have to come through these bridges, which I also control. So yeah. That seems cool. Well, let me just a moment because I have to check my cats, guys. I think I'll actually do this battle instead. While it's loading up, I'll do it. I think the terrain is much better from this angle, or from this angle. So let's see about that. Do they have anything really troubling? Kinda. So I'm gonna do a slightly different scene here. I'm gonna use the Haven Guard in the middle. You're gonna see he doesn't have archers at all. I mean, he has one unit of Candish Raiders. Yeah, and then these Candish Raiders and the Variag nobles. So I think I can have a different kind of approach to this army or to this fight. We'll see about that. Hang on a second.
Let's be at them.
Alright, let's start the deployment. So here's what I want to do. Okay, this is not a good spot, but it's also not a bad one. So his cavalry are going to deploy on the left flanks, and I'm actually going to use the pikemen on those flanks. So I'm going to put these guys in the middle, which is usually something that I wouldn't do, but it makes sense on this battle. Yeah, I'm going to put these guys like this. There we go. There we go. This is the only guy that can put in some stakes. Should he? No, I think not. I won't be able to control those stakes, so that's not something that I can do. There we go, loose formation. There we go. These guys should put themselves like here. These guys better to deploy like this. There we go. And hopefully I'm very well set up. Hopefully I'm very well set up for that. Actually, let me put these guys on the flanks. There you go. Yeah, because my cavalry can't do the overall charging that they used to do. This battle is going to be bloody because of all that cavalry that they have. Yeah. So I'll be able to snipe a couple of these better units. It's going to have to be the Hanador mercenaries, you know. Those Nomad Warriors, Step Tribesmen, Southron, they're not necessary. What I'm going to hit is these Hanador mercenaries, because those are the ones who can actually kill some. I'm not going to bother with the cavalry units. I'm counting that they would actually attack my pikes and other units. There we go. They're coming in for the pikemen over there, which is excellent. I'm just going to allow them to do so.
Bloody your spear points.
There we go. Yeah, they can survive this charge, especially like this. So I'm gonna let them do this. This is actually an awful situation. So where are the Harundor mercenaries? Those are the Variag horsemen there. Kanish hunters. There's the Harundor mercenaries. They have some corsairs there as well. But I'm gonna tell them to attack the Variag nobles. Because the Hanador mercenaries will arrive and will be dead very soon. These guys are doing great. He actually tried to swarm with cavalry here, which is awful. He's going to have some Raider warbands and Nomad warriors there, which is basically bait for my cavalry. I'm going to charge them from the back and possibly cause these guys to rout all along. In the meantime, his Variag nobles are suffering. So this seems to be a very well proclaimed battle. I wonder why he wouldn't attack from the back, but still. Not gonna tell any orders to my pikemen. As long as they're surviving, I'm doing just great. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna attack these Raider warbands. Precisely. Let's go. This Raider warband should suffer massive casualties here. In the meantime, my forces in the middle are doing great. Yeah, I mean, look at that. There's no way these guys are going to survive after such a charge. They're down to halfway, so I can't take them out. These guys did some damage here, and they're going to be taken out. There we go. We're going to charge again. Those raiders need to be chased. So far here everything is doing great. The mercenaries are attacking these Haven units. And he's sending more of those. The Variag nobles, they're halfway through. Okay. Let's attack these noble horsemen and finish them up, because now they are starting to attack properly. There we go. There we go. Now they're attacking properly. These guys, I'm gonna tell them to attack. They're gonna lift their pikes and then they're gonna start killing. And look at that. Now they're starting to kill them. Over here, those are nomad horsemen there. Those are raider warbands. It's alright. Let's move here. I don't know where these guys are, but I can kill them. There we go. Actually, you can just move like that. Pikemen are suddenly losing a lot, honestly. These guys as well. I need to make charges to completely control that. Yeah, I should make this charge to finish off those raiders and corsairs. I mean, the corsair raiders, for sure, they're gonna lose. Knights, let's go. Okay, the raider warbands are dying, so let's just move over to these marauders.
Only half the enemy force remains.
That's cool. Let's attack here. Those Variag nobles, there they are. They're causing some damage. And finally, I'm routing some troops here. So these guys are going to start controlling this. That is nice. You guys, you're actually going to go straight up to their generals. So archer units, let's hit these Haradom mercenaries. Yeah, these guys, you can see the difference when I told them to move out. No, they just started losing against those guys. Oh, actually, he's attacking my units here with the marauders. There we go. There we go. Marauders, just finish those marauders up, will you? As soon as they do so, I'm going to tell them to attack the Variag nobles, and that should cause the death of him. Come on, just rout those marauders, will you? Okay, finally. Straight up. Go to the Variag nobles. If we kill the noble, this whole army goes away. There we go. I'm surprised on the amount of casualties on the Haven Guard because of all these Harandem mercenaries, you know. These guys are doing well, but there we go. Where's the Variag nobles? They're only 4 now, 3. So this should be able to clean them up. There we go. There we go. I didn't lose too many units. 20% against such an army is not that bad. Considering that I was having that problem, you know. And I still need more pikes here. You can see that the decision made here wasn't the best one. You know, I shouldn't have tried to do that. These nomad horsemen, they have to be killed. I don't know what, but the Variag noble is still alive. My units are pursuing him. And the rest of my units, they're quite fine with that. Okay. Yeah, luckily these nomad horsemen are gonna die. These guys are pursuing the Variag noble. Come on, just slay the enemy general there. Everything else is killed, so, I mean, there's no threat here. Oh, good! That'll probably make him come back. Come on, keep chasing. I wouldn't need to chase too much, but the other units are fleeing, so it's not like it's essential. Yeah, I can actually tell these guys to attack. There we go. Did you manage? They didn't. So he's just backing away. Let's tell these guys to pursue. So you're gonna pursue there. Look at how low my units are. Let's attack there, let's attack there, and let's attack there. Luckily my Swan Knights are so good that they can easily control this on small numbers. There we go.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
There we go. Kanish Raiders are now fleeing. That is excellent. How's everything here? Roman warriors there. Where's his general? I saw him move out, so... Where's his general? It seems to be around here. Oh, hi! Let's see if I can attack him there. Maybe he wants to fight there. Let's see. Oh, they keep just circling. Come on. Fight him? He might just finish off these two guys. But that's just an interesting idea to see. Come on, slay him! Let's tell these guys to pursue there. So far he hasn't managed to kill anyone. And now my other Swan Knights are coming. Hey! These two guys, they're getting promoted! They're getting promoted, man. They killed the general. Alright, let's continue the battle. Luckily I survived with what is a decent army, let's say, to finish this up. There we go. So I'm very glad of my Haven Guard. I mean, they have such a high defense and attack that they actually managed to hold on against Harandor mercenaries, which are supposedly the units that I would send against them. You know, I would always send anti-armor units against them.
The victory we have won here today.
Even got some casualties healed up. Not a lot of casualties healed up on this campaign, I gotta say. Yeah, look at that. They inflicted 190 and suffered 61. Haven Guards, man. These guys really kill. They really kill. So I like this idea of setting up the pikemen on the flanks, because that's how the nomads usually will attack. So don't always, you know, spreading like this makes sense against such an army. Luckily they're not sending the best troops here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave one general there or something. Maybe the Pinnath Cavalry, honestly, and move everything up. Okay, let's merge. Yeah, precisely. This Pinnath Cavalry is gonna go in. It's like 6 upkeep. It's pretty fine. I'm gonna move here, build a watchtower there. Finally, I'm able to have a watchtower there. And you're gonna have some pikemen. I'm not gonna use that unit. Yeah. Because it's not necessary. I want pikes. I really want pikes. Do you want any other archer units? I kind of would love that. But I don't think I need that one. I need the cavalry militia. I really just want pikes and better troops right now. I don't want anything else. There we go. That's another unit of pikemen. Because I'm using everything with just the pikemen, and I think it's the best option here. Okay, so one problem dealt with. I'm gonna deal with these guys as well. Do I have archers in this army? I have a couple. They won't be able to hit the Haradrim Raiders easily. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this, honestly, if I can attack this army or not. I would rather just send it over there, because there's no one here that can attack that army, you know? No one here that can cause massive damage to that army. But then again, he also can't use too much with the Harridan Raiders. Southern Archers, I believe I can chase them down with my squires. So yeah, let's do this battle. Let's fight it out. I could just lose formation with most of my units and see what that helps. Against I'm just gonna put a strong line of javelin units, and that's it. Yeah, precisely. These guys are gonna form up my javelin unit. Front. There we go. No skirmish, please. Thank you. These guys are gonna put them like this. Group up. No skirmish, please. Thank you. There we go. These spikes, honestly, I'm gonna put them even backwards, and these guys even further back, because I really don't want casualties on those units. These guys are the ones who will chase their archers away, so that is cool. Yeah, there we go. The problem is that he has particular units that I'm not fit to deal with, so I'll have to send these guys in. And I have to remember myself that I do not have morale on this battle. You know, whenever you're attacking just with these units, their morale is very weak because I do not have a general with this army. So that is something that I have to consider. Like, for instance, if I would go against the Harridan Raiders with just my cavalry, they would rout, that is for sure. So I'm gonna let these guys be here. This is an excellent army comp to reinforce, but not a great army comp to have in itself, you know? So let's just move closer. You know, these guys are here because he's gonna move in the southern pikes, and these guys are here just to cause damage to his archers. Actually, that's not a unit. It's this guy and this guy are gonna move here. There we go. Can they hit? They can. So these archers are now hitting this. I would love for them to actually hit the southern archers, because I believe these guys can just cause massive damage to the southern pikemen. So I won't need that. Hang on, is he sending everyone in? He is, so hang on a second. Let's just move back. So he's luring those units. There we go. And now that these guys are attacking, I'll actually tell them to attack the southern archers. There we go. I'm gonna get some Harridan Raiders there as well. Actually, let's tell them to attack that. There we go. Because the southern pikemen, yeah, they are not gonna get over these javelin units. They're just gonna slay so many of them. They have no shield, so that should control that. And in the meantime, the Harridan Raiders and southern archers are suffering severely. So this guy, I'm just gonna move him here. Yeah, there we go. There's the javelin throw. There we go. The second throw of javelins should be excellent. There we go. That is an excellent throw right there. The Harridan Raiders are suffering. He's sending the southern archers to here, to the front, which is silly. I guess he wants to attack something else. Like I said, my archers are taking the Harridan Rangers, and that shouldn't be too much of a deal. But the southern pikes, yeah, they're not going to survive so much javelin. You know, so many javelins. They just kill really fast. Yeah, there we go. They're probably going to start wavering very soon. Now they're wavering, which means that they're still going to get a lot of casualties there. And now there's the southern archers there. Now the attacks from my archers are actually working on the Haradrim raiders, so I'm gonna let them be. These guys, I can tell them to attack. Yeah, there's still some javelins there. So I'm gonna tell these guys to hit. Probably the last javelins are gonna be sent. There we go. There we go. Haradrim raiders are for sure not gonna do anything, and the southern archers are gonna get killed. There we do it. Easily. Now they're fighting to the death, and I can actually chase these guys away. Can I?
The battle is very
Where's
much in our
the
favor.
southern
Victory
pike?
will
There
be
we go.
ours.
So my archers are still killing these guys, and I'm gonna slay those southern pikes. Am I?
The enemy army flees the field.
Okay, now they're running
Pursue
away.
and run
It's
them down.
perfectly fine. Archer units, let's stop your fire. There we go. So that unit is not going to survive by itself. I'm going to slay those pikemen, and now you can go and chase the southern archers. It actually worked much better than I was thinking. I didn't lose any archers per se or something. So that is excellent.
This is a clear victory.
Yep. We survived with 29. I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to lose that much. Yeah, just a couple of units here and there. That was crazy good. Considering the units that I had, you know. Always, if you want to have the least casualties, you need the best archer units. Something that you've noticed is that I'm not including any catapults or ballistas on my armies. Most of it has to do with, well, it has to do with two things. There's still no Mumakil, which would be the primary target for those.
No.
And I have better armies than he has. Unless Umbar was still alive, then I would need. But the other idea is that they just hinder your movement so much, guys. So, oh goodness. These guys just move so slowly. I compare with the speed of these guys, you know. Okay, there we go. This guy's gonna move here. I'm gonna wait in case he wants to attack, because that will actually be excellent. He does have some Brotherhood and Variag cataphracts. So, you know, all of these units would have to be on the walls, dishing out damage. Yeah, that would be excellent, of course. This guy needs to finish this guy up, but that will be on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.